Hi, fire signs. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your energy for the next 24 hours. Welcome back if you are returning back. And my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. We just have big energies that come out. I do a different type of a work here. It's a spiritual work. We are deliberately looking and asking at the hand of the Most High God to show us what devil-like energies is or could be around you. You could be a friend to somebody who's going through something real nasty and you need some advice, to give them advice from the Most High as well. So anyway, we're not to be ignorant of the devil's devices and stuff. And the devil's trying to take somebody's life really, really hard today. And so anyway, I always like to say that I have freedom of speech and rights, and there'll be a double judgment to any person who is messing with my platform. You will go to jail. You're already investigated. I don't care how big and bad you think you are, even in a position. You're not higher than my God. You're not higher than Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. If you're new, there's reasons why I say that. And so anyway, I just say it all the time on my platform. You and I have rights. And they're God-given rights, not man-given rights. Nobody has a right to touch our things, period. Get off my platform. You're not wanted here. You try and do something stupid and illegal and you're going to get charged because the water reading said so. Most High God, what's going on with fire energy? What's going on with fire energy? Show me fire energy for the next 24 hours. We command for the truth to come to the surface. Thank you. There's that isolation and boundaries coming. There is isolation and boundary stuff coming out over and over again. There's a false proposal coming. Or somebody already had a false proposal and something in the next 24 hours is coming out about that. We also have hideaway. Okay, well, there's isolation. Or somebody really needs to go within, folks. Somebody really needs to go within. Soulmates come out in the reverse. Somebody's really not your soulmate. Anyway, somebody was masked in the water reading, and the sun right now is in water, so there's some type of false proposal that I guess somebody is wearing a mask. Somebody secretly listened to some stuff in the water reading as well. There's boundaries out here. Somebody isolating themselves because they know somebody's an idiot. Anyway, somebody was running away. Antisocial is here as well. Well, anyway, maybe you need to be antisocial. It really wants to come out. Next 24 hours. Or somebody's running away from you, or you're doing that, or because somebody did something around a marriage situation. Your soulmates are now upside down in a matter, or again, this is not your soulmate. Since that's in the reverse, somebody's not your soulmate. The X is out here, guys. Okay, well, they need to get on down the road, don't they? They need to get on down the road. If you're creating havoc for your ex, ain't good for you, because there was death in the hidden space in the water. I don't know. Anyway, show me fire energy. What else is out here? Balancing and peace and happiness and harmony. If that's whatever somebody's trying to propose on something, somebody's masked somewhere. You need to put up boundaries. You need to isolate yourself, get away. Something like that's out here. Look, the mask is here. Somebody's longing to do something out here. Well, there was a bribe that came out. Your ex is involved in something. Now, there was a true godly love that also came out in the water reading, and envy was there. And some people got some crazies. Still trying to cling. You ain't their soulmate. Go away. You're ex for a reason. If you're brand new, I'll just speak through the energy like that. Some people need to have a wake-up call and get on about their life and leave people alone. For some people, if you're able to reconcile, then you can. But I'm picking up on energies where there's boundaries out here. Somebody's dealing with some kook. They've literally lost their mind in some stuff. A union. Okay. It's coming out crossing. For a lot of y'all, it ain't with your ex. And there is a union for you somewhere. Those of you who have a true godly love and people are keeping their eyes on the Most High. So for some of you all, this union is upright, but the third party or your ex is around some nonsense. Show me fire. Being happy. Well, look, somebody's getting judged and going to jail for whoever's energy that is in the water reading. You will be happy and you will be able to have somebody that matches you out here because harmony is also here. Somebody is longing for harmony, and we should, if it is upright. Somebody's done something out here, caused some boundaries and isolation because they're masked. There's that running card. Again, somebody had been running or somebody did run, tried to escape. Show me fire. Illusions. Again, somebody's like, if somebody's like, hey, marry me, or they were that way with that proposal coming out in the reverse, they were putting illusions here. They had an ulterior motive, or your ex did, or you're the ex that did, I don't know. Somebody just needs to trust. Those of you in the upright, God's going to do something for you, okay? This is about the past. This is about the past coming out here. What's in the hidden for fire? I'm not spending very much time on these readings today. We just want to kind of get some quick energy out here, and then you can sit with it, get alone, maybe isolate yourself because somebody's got some danger around some stuff. Show me fire. We just aren't moved by crazy. We don't have to be moved by them, folks. They're actually scared of you if you're in the truth because you got the upper hand all day long. That's a fact. I don't care what they do. So right before I started the water reading, I didn't share this in the reading, but the Most High was showing me that, hold on, he don't want me to share it. At least not right now at this time. So I'm going to stop. Never mind. What's in the hidden space for fire? What's in the hidden space for fire? There is something positive out here. For some of y'all, there could be drugs in the hidden space, but that there's money, but it's a bribe. It's a money card in this deck. The bribe came out, and that's a cursedness. Somebody's masked. So hidden intentions, they're going to be exposed. This is treachery. It came out with lies and anxiety and thievery. Somebody's thieved, or they're trying to. Your ex involved in some crap out here. They're going to be in anxiety. God just says for you to trust in something that is going on, folks. The moon. Big secrets around fire energy. Well, an older person is coming out. Could be older and falling in love. Some of this stuff could have been going on for year after year after year for some of y'all as well. I don't know. An older person just involved in something's coming out. It's time to speak. Okay, well, the apology was really not an apology for some of you all, or whoever's dealing with crap. Also came out with the Most High said that he's going to get the last say. There are drugs that are here. Somebody is suffering. The word unity in this picture deck came out also in the water reading, and it came out in my homemade deck. So getting into unity with something, there's a bigamist involved. Okay, well, there's another proposal, then that's why it came out in the reverse. Or your ex has married somebody. I don't know. You interpret it. There's a bigamist out here. Something about a car lot came out yesterday in this other deck, the new deck that I bought, and trembling and being moved with vexation and a weapon and an enemy. Okay, that they're here in the hidden space. They're probably all drugged up because that's my drug card in this deck. And like I said, it came out. And so they're full of anxiety. This is an anxiety card. Somebody's dangerous out here, folks. Somebody dangerous out here. And they're fixing to go to jail because they're masked. They ain't who you think that they are. They're running. They're in denial. They're just in this stupid mode, causing you to suffer. And the Most High said He's going to give the last say. They're a thief. They're in the hidden space. They're going to be caught. They're in the hidden space. Again, that's a money card as well. as it going for those of you dealing with somebody in drugs as well. This bad treachery. Somebody's investigated on some stuff because there was a professional there on the water reading. Let me take a rune for y'all. God's going to catch every one of his enemies. He says his right hand finds out all his enemies. Somebody won't be in the truth out here around some nonsense. See you later. God's clearing house. We live in a time, folks, where God says that there would be a time where the wicked would be removed and the righteous people are going to stay in the earth. It is the righteous that remain in the land and the wicked get cut out. That sickle was there in the hidden space. So don't you know that we are the righteous are the ones that judge even angels? We're told we'll even judge angels, fallen entities and things that are trying to encourage people to do crazy stuff. The devil wants you to, that kind of stuff. I don't know, pick a side is what I'm hearing. You get up and stick your finger real quick at nonsense out here and let God put that sickle in on every person that's his enemy and get him out of your way. Dumb. Sometimes I just lay in bed and I just think about things that the Most High showed me, and I just think how dumb people are. And we've all had dumb moments, but you reach a time, folks, where you grow up and you mature, but somebody won't mature if they're in envy all the time. Somebody jealous over some crap, over your relationships, because they don't have God in their life. They won't do their lessons. The letter B is coming out here. It's very prevalent for you all. What other letters are here? That's it. Just the letter B came out. Okay, this is a baby rune. Somebody's got, baby situations going on. Somebody could have, if y'all got little children, those children came out in the reverse yesterday, and there was molestation nonsense that was around some crap as well. So that was a really big reading. It's also a joy rune though, and you do have something positive regardless of all the negative stuff. Those of you in the upright, God's going to give you many good days. Okay, there's something positive for you all, because somebody's going to get caught for some crap that they're doing. That's their business. See you later. They're going to go to jail for some stuff. This will take you to the High Priestess card in the tarot deck. And so it's about really having to use your intuition, which was being highlighted in the water reading. I'm only bringing up the water with you all because the sun is in water energy. So you can go back and watch that on the platform. Whatever they've stole, whatever they've thieved, whatever they've lied about in their treachery, God's going to get less say for you. This is what come out. Till next time. Shalom.